The future is not coming. It is already here.
Let's start with a number 9.8 gigawatts. That's the total nuclear energy capacity that Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and Meta have signed contracts for in just the last 18 months. That's enough electricity to power an entire country. Microsoft signed a 20-year, $16 billion deal to restart Three Mile Islands, the same nuclear plants behind America's worst nuclear accident in 1979. They bought it back from the dead because they needed the power for AI.
Artificial intelligence is evolving, but its hunger for energy is absolute.
If machines keep learning, they'll need more than information. More compute? More compute? No. More energy.
Google signed the largest corporate nuclear deal in the history, 500 megawatts from a company building small modular reactors. Amazon invested $700 million in another nuclear startup. Meta put out a request for up to 6.6 gigawatts of nuclear power. Why nuclear? Why now? That's the question. Because AI is hungry, dangerously hungry. In 2024, the global data centers consumed 460 terawatt hours of electricity. But by 2030, that number nearly doubles to 944. Wind and solar cannot keep up. The grid cannot keep up. Only nuclear can deliver clean, reliable, around the clock power at this scale. And the technology they are using, it's not the old Cold War reactors. It's called small modular reactors. Factory built, compact, ultra safe, rapidly deployable. The nuclear is did not end. It just went on pause. And AI just hit. Now let's talk about what are the nuclear power is actually feeding. We all know ChatGPT. We all know Gemini. But in 2026, AI stopped being a chatbot. It became a decision maker. We are now in the era of multi-agent AI, where dozens of AI systems talk to each other, make plans, execute tasks, and solve problems without a single human in the loop. These agents are already booking flights, managing supply chains, writing codes, making financial decisions, and governments have noticed.
AI no longer waits for commands. It plans, executes, and decides. The question is no longer, can AI think?
In April 2026, the European Union launched a program called Agile, a fast-track military funding program designed to put AI into battlefield decision making. Drones ones and autonomous weapons systems. The US Pentagon has officially made AI one of its six most critical military technologies. China has invested over $15 billion in quantum and AI combined, with direct pipelines with military applications. The arm race of 21st century is not being fight with tanks. It is being fight with algorithms. And the country with the best AI, the most power, the fastest chips will hold the military advantage, unlike everything even seen in the history of warfare.
Drone swarms and autonomous weapons systems. From the US Pentagon to China, invested in the arms race of century. Fastest chips, unlike anything ever seen in the history of warfare.
And now the part that genuinely worries me. Quantum computing. Everything that is encrypted in the world right now, your bank accounts, government secrets, military communications, all of it is protected by mathematics. A classical computers take millions of years to break that math. But a quantum computer could do it in minutes.
Protected for millions of years.
And space, because all of this is going there too. NASA at me second sends 4 astronauts around the moon this year. First time since 1972, 44 years. SpaceX Starship is doing orbital and fuel transfer tests. The final steps before Mars. China Change 7 is heading to the moon's south pole. Same place NASA wants to land. Why? Water, ice. Water means fuel. Whoever gets there first controls the gas station of the solar system.
54 years later. Next stop, deep space. Water equals fuel. First to the moon, first to the future.
And India's Gaganyaan, G1, India's first human spaceflight test. A humanoid robot, Vyomitra, flies first. This is the same that India landed on the moon's south pole in 2023. The same India that completed in orbit docking in 2025, joining only the US, China, and Russia. This race is no longer just about pride. It's about resources, military power, and survival.
India is entering human spaceflight. Meet Vyomitra, the humanoid robot. We have achieved the lunar south pole, mastering orbital docking. This is positioning for the future.